welcome to my channel. Today we are doing the Gaustrian army tour, and I also figured that people are probably getting bored of seeing the same room all the time. And sorry my voice sounds different, I just had something to eat for lunch, so excuse me while I clear my throat. Anyway, we have the dining room table, which is where my camera is sitting on. That is where we're going to be viewing the Gaustrian army. We're going to do like I've always been doing with the previous armies, do a breakdown of what weapons they use, what nations they are represented in real life, and yeah. And also I was thinking maybe I could show you like where they are located on the world map, so that would be something new to add to the video. So how about we go ahead and get to the tour, and then also stay tuned for stay tuned for announcements later. So let's get started. So this is the Gaustrian army. They are green, and most of them, and the models are based off of off-brand toys. Some from a bucket that they used to have in Walmart, like this guy. He used to be in the bucket where there was a mix of gray and green soldiers that you would buy $5 a bucket. And there's also like some that had zombies versus defender set, like blue army men and stuff that you would usually buy at Walmart during the time, earlier in the years. But they don't sell those anymore, but you can find them on eBay. But yeah, that's what most of them are. Also, they're modeled after World War II soldiers and Modern Warfare or Vietnam. So we're going to go ahead and start breaking down these soldiers. So over here we have a base guard. He's in charge of guarding the base. That's why he has a rifle with a bayonet on it. Next we have the standard bolt action rifleman, and he shoots 6 bullets in his rifle, and this rifle is a Gauser 74. And it's basically like the Mauser or the Kar 98K, but for their army version. We have a charger here, just running across the field. Sorry if you can't focus. Running across the field. Next, we have a assault machine gunner with a Thompson-looking gun, but it's not really a Thompson. It's a Finnish machine gun, but I forgot what was the name of it. But this is what type of weapon he has, and this is their machine gun that they created. Then we have the leader of the nation, which is the president right here. Next, we have a machine pistol that has an MP40, but they call it the GP40. Gaustrian Pistol 40. This is what they're called in this universe. This is what they're armed with, and this is what they look like. And then we have a stick grenadier, light grenadier, killing troops with the grenades. Then we have a heavy assault guy with a brand machine gun. Now, most of my nations have the exact same gun, like Botswana, Passagia, Gaustria, like right now, Tasmania. Most of the nations have the exact same rifle, but the first ones to actually have this rifle were the Tasmanians, and then other nations started to have their own version. So this is what is so interesting about this gun right here. And then we have a corporal. He has a Guger, not a Guger. It is a Gauser 44 pistol that he is using, and he's a commanding officer of a small division of men. Then we have the anti-tank grenadier, which these grenades are strong enough to destroy tanks and armored vehicles, which is so cool about these guys. He's also armed with an anti-tank rifle on the back, just in case if the anti-tank grenades don't work out. And we have a scout / crawler right here. Then we have a patrolman for bases in the borders of Gaustria. Here we have the anti-tank rifle in position to take the shot. Here we have a light machine gun which shoots 30 caliber bullets, and they call it the Gaustrian 44. And then they have the bigger version, which is called the Gaustrian Gaustrian. And I'm sorry if I'm saying, it's mostly gibberish, but if I do say something bad in German, I deeply apologize. But this is like a bigger version of the other machine gun, and it shoots 50 caliber bullets. And this is the Gaustrian 50 HMG, a very heavy machine gun. Then we have sharpshooter with the standard bolt action rifle, where he single-handedly shoots one bullet at a time with no clip. This is the old version, and they're mostly still are used in the military, and they're only used for like offensive maneuvers, but these guys are in service. This is what a general or a colonel would be like. He's armed with the bigger version of the Gaustrian 44 pistol. He has the GPO8 Calabrina, and it shoots 8 9mm bullets. So this is what he is armed with. Then we have a major, and his job is, I think I did a major, but this is a brigadier general, and his job is to lead his men on the battlefield with his army. Then we have a runner hurrying to a battlefield or delivering supplies or delivering a message to the other bases, since they don't have radios yet. Ammo carrier for the machine gunners. This is a big machine gun. This is the GTG Gaustrian Tactical Gun 34. And this sucker shoots 40 caliber bullets and can kill men within a 5 to 10 number range. Is every few seconds of firing. That's how quick this gun can kill. Then we have another sharpshooter, and this one uses clips, and it makes it much easier for them to shoot faster, which these are also in use of the army. This is the first Gaustrian semi-automatic rifle, the Gaustrian 77. Shoots a magazine, and all you have to do is just cock this little thing, and then he's good to go, and easy to clean. And these two, this is the regular bolt action rifle, but except they made an adjustment to this one. This one has a clip that shoots 6 bullets in this rifle, and they shoot them single action, one at a time. And it's also longer and a little bit heavier. So these guys are mostly good at holding the defense on the base, while the infantry are equipped with the shorter version, which they called the Gaussian 26, which shoots 10 bullets in a single clip and per clip, and is reliable for the soldiers to use on the front. So this is what this soldier has. Next, we have this is their first bazooka, and they call it the Panzerminer, which means Panzer mine, tank mine, and this thing can blow up a tank with a 30mm bazooka shell. And these guys, and some of the tanks will be, if tanks with light armor were to come across this, they will be destroyed. They'll be destroyed that quickly. But heavier armor would take 2 of these. So these are a powerful weapon. This is a powerful weapon. And then we have the standard grenadier. This guy is in charge with throwing smokes and signaling positions where the targets are. So basically he's in charge with the smoke and signal grenades. Okay, so this is what what's in the Gaustrian army. Their real country is originally inspired from Austria, and that's why it's called Gaustria. It's green Austria in my universe. And these guys are German, and that's why most of them are modeled after German soldiers. And they are pretty cool. I love these guys, and I think they are really cool to have as like another German army, because I have one German army, and I was wondering how come I don't have 2 German armies. So this is my second German army, and I love these guys. Now, let's get to the geography of where these guys live, and then we'll move on to announcements. So I pulled out our map, and the nation of Gaustria lives in the continent of Tenyo, and the nation of Gaustria is right here, in between the 5 nations, maybe more. Basically, it's a border nation between all of these nations. It's a border between Ukraine, Goland, Slovakia, Basaja, Morlant, and it used to be borders with Bamaya, but since Bamaya has lowered its territory because of a new nation, Bamaya is all the way up here now, and it's just now a border nation with the Golands. So basically, he's a border nation, and that's why they have troops. Now, these guys do have tanks, which are modeled after real tanks, but they're not modeled like Panzer-like, so I couldn't say that they're Panzer-looking tanks. But they did have tanks, and their army is pretty light, so they would move quicker than most armies in Tenyo. There's some that are heavy, there's some that are light, and there's some that are medium light, and they can move quicker. But these guys are trained with guerrilla warfare and have a history of foreign warfare, so they are very good at what they're doing. Now let's get to the announcements. Okay, so today's announcements is I'm going to be doing a Q&A video soon, but it's not going to be like around this week. It's probably going to be around next week. And I'm also going to try and do more Armament history, Armament tour, or Armament war breakdowns for you guys, since most of you guys are pretty interested in that stuff. But first I want to get the tour videos done and over with, because this is like a series going on, and I want to get that finished. I'm also going to be posting a poll for you guys to ask questions on there. It doesn't matter if you're old or it doesn't matter what questions you have, I will answer them. Just don't ask any inappropriate or basically don't ask personal questions that I can't answer. But you can ask whatever you want related to the channel or non-related, and I'll answer them. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to start. For the next couple of days, I'm going to be busy with my other stuff, and I'll probably post sometime along this week if I have time, and if I have enough, and if I get the time to do the recordings and everything, because this is kind of like, I planned this one, but my last one, it wasn't unplanned, because actually my subscription went from 315 to 314, and now it's up to 316, and I'm like, okay, you know what, you need to post something, because otherwise you won't lose your viewers. So I am going to try to post more often before I got stuff before my big event that's about to happen, and I want to make sure that you guys are entertained until then. So it gives me joy that you guys are liking my stuff, because at first when I started this channel, I thought I was just going to be a guy who's going to be made fun of on the internet and be cringed a lot, but and maybe I do that to some people, but to those who are like interested in like my work, like my armament stuff, that's really amazing to me, because I like creating these little ideas and details and expressing it with y'all for y'all to learn and understand like how my world is different from the real world, and how my imagination can make things so interesting for people to be interested in. And that reminds me, maybe sometimes in the future I may even write a book about my stuff and probably read a few pages or post it. But that's just an idea. I don't think I'm going to do that anytime soon, but it's an idea. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Be good. Try your hardest not to get angry or get upset with anybody. Show love and compassion, and the world will be fine. See you guys later.